Hey y'all, my hair is doing its thing today. Not sure what it's doing, but it's doing something. Today we're gonna play with some more new makeup. Mainly for this video, I wanted to test out the new r.e.m concealer. We'll find out if it's mature skin friendly. I hope the lighting's okay in this video. I have it turned down a little bit because we want to see the tea as far as what the under eyes are going to look like. So, but I do have some other stuff. I did an Ulta haul, so I picked up some makeup from Ulta and also from Amazon. So I'm going to go ahead and throw on my NYX Plump Right Back primer. I was really loving the sample that I had, and so I thought I'd invest in the full size. So I've already got my skincare on, and I have on the Good Molecules Discoloration Correcting Serum and my CosRx Snail Mucin, my SPF, and now I'm throwing this on. And I've really been liking this. If you are a dry human, you will like this. And if you are an oily human, you will also like this because I am combo. This does not make me greasy. It just plumps things up and makes the makeup go on beautifully, and it also leaves a bit of a tacky base, which is good. But this one I like to sit. So I did pick up one of the new LA Girl palettes. I just thought this one was so cute. I love LA Girl's shadow formula. It is really good for drugstore. So I picked up this little number, the LA Girl Pro Jewels palette, and I will give you a little swatch of these. But how cute, right? This reminds me of the ABH Riviera palette, which I depotted. So let me swatch these mattes for you. So there are a couple of the mattes. A lot of shimmer in here, so you don't have too many mattes, but there's enough. I really love that peachy orange. So here are the shimmers. They are beautiful, stunning. Love this one right here. Focus, please. Focus. This gold here is more of a topper, but I'm going to zoom you in. We're going to do a quick little look. I'll talk you through it. And I actually think I want to use the r.e.m concealer as an eye base and try that out. So that's what I'm going to use, and we'll come back to it. My nose is red today. I don't know why. So let's see. I think I kind of want to use these blues and yellows. But I also I'm really loving these colors here. So I'm going with that orange first. And I'll probably be cutting the crease, so. Okay, pigment. Wow. That is some pigment. It's blending out awesome. Like, it's very pigmented, but you can also like blend it out. See? Take it up a little bit higher. This is such a really interesting shade of orange because it's kind of got this like pinky undertone to it, almost like it's a salmony orange. I love that. Same thing on this side. I guess I could have done two looks, but I'm going to use the brighter shades in here, and if it works with the brighter shades, it's most likely going to work with the neutrals. Neutrals are not hard to formulate, and I feel like it's kind of hard to screw up neutrals. I can't believe how easy this blends. Like a $14 palette, I think, and I got it on sale. I am a big fan of their shadows. I feel like they probably... Flower Beauty has a great formula. LA Girl has a great formula. I think that's probably my favorite drugstore eyeshadow. Oh, the Cream Shop has good shadows too. I remember when you could not get a good palette at the drugstore. So I'm wiping off the excess, and then I'm just gonna blend these edges. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of this like pale beige, it's like my skin color, and just kind of further blend those edges out using the back side of the brush. It actually shows up kind of peachy on the skin, which is nice. Deepen up right here. Or intensify, I should say, not deepen it. Okay, moving on, I'm going to go into this pinky shade right here. Taking a very stained Rephr 14, which is my favorite brush. And going in the crease. Or faking a crease for us hooded eye people. Yeah, this one's blending out awesome. Like, how did they do it? Sorry, I don't know really what to say when I'm putting on eyeshadow. I feel like I'm very boring. I don't know why you guys watch me. I guess that's my insecurity talking, you know. These colors go so well together. Now, this satin purple here, or fuchsia really, and go out here with it. Okay, and then I think I'm going to take some of this black and deepen up, but I'm a little scared because it's a very pigmented black, but I don't want it to be too much. Let me see. Okay, going in with this little Alamar Cosmetics brush. It is exactly like I've got a Sigma one just like it and a Morphe one just like it, but I might put that fuchsia shade over it. Make it kind of look like a deep purple. This is a good black, y'all. It is very black. And blacks usually either have like a warm undertone or a cooler undertone. I feel like this one is cooler. And see if we can't get like a plummy shade in the end. I don't want it too deep, you know. I don't want like super sultry. I just want depth. Is that even? I feel like it's a little darker on the other eye. Going back in with the purpley fuchsia shade. Yeah. And then that kind of gave me a plum, so that worked out. I'm very impressed this didn't get like muddy, really easy, really blendable. All right, now I'm gonna go back in with the pink brush. Blend edges, just blend, blend, blend. Taking it pretty far out because I am gonna clean it up. Okay, reinforcing with the orange. I'm not dipping into any more, I'm just blending with what's left on the brush. All right, I'm happy with that. So let's cut this crease. Let me take my wipe, clean that up a little bit. Okay, so another thing I picked up was a new NYX glitter primer, of course. Tried and true. One day I do want to try the Fierne Pixie Epoxy. I love cracking into a new glitter primer. I appreciate y'all bearing with me while I'm in a different space and not really having a dedicated place where I can film. I mean, I am super duper grateful to my parents that they're allowing us to stay here. It's been really, really hard to find, much harder than we initially thought, to find a place. The housing market is insane and we can't find anything that's like for rent. Okay, I think I'm going to use these two blues, or maybe this blue and this yellow, or this yellow gold, to match my shirt. So I'm gonna go right in the center with the blue. That's so metallic, it's very pretty. And we're gonna trust the process. Okay, that is a beautiful shade of teal. So metallic. Look at that. A while back, LA Girl really like stepped up their game with their formula. It's just been so good. That's pretty. Not taking any more, just bringing it in a little bit. Then we're gonna go in with the gold. Holy moly. It is a good gold. Wow. It's very smooth. Not at all chunky. Blends into that green, or blue-green, so pretty. Yeah, I feel like I am... This does not feel like a drugstore experience, that's for sure. Wow. I'm going to take a little bit of this deeper blue, pull it out a little bit further. Okay, and then taking a little bit of the purple to blend in with that blue. I really want to use this pink though at some point. Look at that. Oh, that is gorgeous. Wow, I love this. Okay, all right. I think we're good for right now. We can move on and we'll come back to the eyes, okay? I'm gonna throw on my corrector real quick just to cancel out some of this red I've got going on. I'm not putting a ton of the corrector on because I just want to put on enough to cancel out the red, and because I want to be able to see how well this concealer works. So this is the new r.e.m concealer. So it comes in this little box. It is the sweetener concealer, and I got the shade 2N. Y'all would have known with 60 shades that I should have gone darker. Go about 5 shades darker than you think you need because this is almost white. I got 2N, and I feel like I'm gonna have to go exchange this. I hate exchanging stuff, but I don't know. I mean, it works pretty well as an eye base. I'll check on the longevity of it. If that's the case, this would be a great color for eye base, but love the packaging. It is very heavy. It's glass, but y'all, this is 2N, and this is way too light even for me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use it under my foundation today, and we'll see how that goes. It did come with a little sponge, and this is, let's see what they call it. It's called the Dream Cloud Blender. If you pick this up from Ulta, you do get this free. It's just a little diamond shaped blender, flat on the top. It's very small. I am going to wet this, and then it says to actually dip it in the concealer and apply it. So let me go wet this and I'll be right back. Okay, so it did probably double in size. The directions were to, let me swatch it with my finger first and show you the consistency. So it is very creamy. See what I mean? It is way too light for me. It feels wonderful. Let me tap it out and see if it dries down. Let's actually put it over, so let's put it over my tattoo. I mean, tapped out, it's pretty good coverage. Okay, I'm going to look crazy, just FYI, because I'm gonna start under the eye. I don't like the sponge. Not because it isn't soft, it's just very hard to get into the corner of my eye. Maybe if I squeeze it a little bit more. I mean, that's pretty good coverage. I am using mine damp. I don't know if you're supposed to. I didn't see that part. So I feel like the coverage is really good. I'm gonna try it. Let me try it with a brush. Try it over my scars. It's really good coverage. I will let you guys know at the end of the day how this wore also. We'll do a wear test. My eyeshadow is not creasing, so that's a good sign. Let's see if there's anywhere else I wanna, let me just cover some of this hyperpigmentation. It's nice, it's not drying. It doesn't look crusty. So that's a good sign. I'm gonna try to build it up a little bit on my eyes. You know, I don't have major dark circles, but I'll do this for those that do. And I'll zoom in and show you. Okay. So it looks pretty. It's not creasing terribly for a cream, which can happen. Let me turn this lighting down a little bit. Okay. So yeah, it doesn't look bad. It would look even better if it was my shade, but there we go. Okay, the next thing I picked up, I have heard so much about this. Trying to get it all in the frame. This is the PURITO Cica Clearing BB Cream. Healthy looking glow, flawless coverage, essential oil and fragrance free. I don't know if this has any SPF in it. Yep, titanium dioxide. So I heard about this from TAYLOR, I believe. And I got this shade, hoping it's my shade. Oh, it may be too dark. Crap. Oh, I got the shade 21 Light Beige. They did make more shades of this lighter, but this is the one that was in stock. So this is the little tube it comes in. I love that it's this very cool undertone. Actually, this may be okay because I'm self-tanned. So, and let's see. I think this should be actually good. Yay! And I've heard like nothing but good things about this. Well, that just blended in immediately. That is a beautiful finish. I like this sponge for the face. It's very bouncy. I'm gonna take another like pea-sized amount. Y'all, I don't know what to do with my hair. I want to cut it short again, but I also want to grow it out. I don't know. Maybe I need wigs. Should I get some wigs? I think I could be a wig person. Maybe not in summer because it is Florida. I should have tried this side with a brush. Let me actually grab my brush. Okay, I feel like the concealer is making, because I put the concealer under this, it's making me look gray, which is not a good look. But I think my powder will fix it. I do like this finish. It's very, very glowy. I don't know if it's going to dry down or not. I did not use my e.l.f. Halo Glow today, which I've been loving, but yeah, not loving the undertone. All right, this is kind of a shit show. Let's try another product, why don't we? If you watch Pampered Wolf, and if you're over, let's say 35, you should watch Pampered Wolf. She's amazing. But she compared Revolution Cream Bronzer to the Charlotte Tilbury. So I wanted to give this a try because I'm not going to buy the Charlotte Tilbury Cream Bronzer. I have a lot of cream bronzers that I love. Maybe I would love it. I don't know. So I'm not going to say never, but I have no plans to buy it. So I have this shade Light. I love the undertone. So I'm going to use my e.l.f. Putty Bronzer brush. And let's give it a try. Sorry, I keep looking at the viewfinder, but I'm not gonna contour today. Okay, that's pigmented. Awesome. Maybe this is what I needed. Wow, that blends out like effortlessly. Holy cow. Well, that's beautiful. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm just a dab. Man. And I did it again. That is very pigmented. You don't need a lot, but man, it blends out easy, doesn't it? Okay, I'm not gonna put any more on the brush yet. Let's see. Yeah. Really didn't need any. My scalp is so white, you guys. Let me see. Yeah, it's very emollient. I think you probably want to set it. That is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Look at that though. Wow. Go on the sides of my nose. Love this so far. Next new item is the CoverGirl All Over Dewy Tint, and this is, use this as a cream blush today. I thought I love cream blushes, so we're gonna give this a try. I have the shade Fuchsia Passion. So here we have Fuchsia Passion. Okay. Don't know if I'm loving that consistency. Oh, I have a feeling this is going to be one of those that looks better on bare skin. So how do we want to apply this? Let's go ahead and apply it with a brush. So I'm dipping my brush in it. Let's see. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I spoke too soon. I added a little more because I don't think I got enough. I'm just trying to make sure to really load it up and like get it all over. All right, actually that is very, very pretty. Okay, I'm not mad, I'm not mad. I feel like it may be a little sheer. It's still pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and powder. Let me show you the under eyes. They've creased a little bit, but not bad for a cream concealer. I am not mad at that. Tapping out. Let's add my powder. For under the eyes, I'm gonna use the Wayne Goss. And then for the rest of my face, I'm gonna use my ColourPop Pretty Fresh. Give me a spray to take down the powderiness. All right, it is dewy, so FYI, if you don't like a dewy blush, you may not like it. All right, let's finish the eyes. I'm gonna take this deep blue on the bottom, Laura Mercier smudger. Smoke that out a little bit. I am gonna add a little bit of that fuchsia on bottom. And I'm gonna bring that yellow to the bottom. And I'm gonna add that other little blue shade right in the middle. This gold is kind of a topper, so that might be, actually that's what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use this gold topper for the inner corner and my brow bone. Wow, that's pretty. It's very wet looking, but it doesn't have a much base pigment to it, so it just kind of looks wet. And I think because it's the same shade as that, I'm going to use the gold from the Michaela Glam Light highlighter. This one has like a gold blush topper. Use this Cleona brush. I love these highlighters. They're mostly just glow. Because you look at that and you think it's going to be way too light, but, or way too dark, sorry, but holy cow. I love that. Keeping it LA girl, I'm going to take this orange shade, Outrage, and bring some of that down onto the lower lash line, this color. Oh yeah. I love how that contrasts against the blues and yellow. All right, y'all. I'm going to pop on some lashes. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I finished up the eye. Little Big Mood mascara. Some half, actually 2/3 lashes. About from here out. I've been enjoying that lately. Ever since I did, if you didn't check out my short where I did a 1930s look, check that out. And I did a little like half lash, and I've really been enjoying that. So the next thing I picked up was two lip items. I grabbed another of the ColourPop So Glassy. I really been enjoying these, and I grabbed the shade Lucid Dreams. This one has almost like a blue shift to it. It's like this iridescent color. It's very pretty. It's got these like pinky, blue, purple. Isn't that pretty? Very glossy, very reflective. That's Lucid Dreams. And then I also picked up, Ulta has their tinted lip oil. and I got this shade Baby Pink. So not much color, but I think this will be nice to kind of tone down darker shades. So I think we will save this one. I think I'm gonna use this ColourPop Fresh Kiss because I think it'll match my eye look better, and then we'll use the gloss over it. And I just threw on the e.l.f. lip liner in the shade, I think it's brown, something brown, I don't know, the triangle. Yeah, that's a good shade. And then let's throw our gloss on. That is very reflective, very, very glossy. So let me zoom in and show you the final look. So let's review. Let's start with the shadow. Love it, adore it, worth every dime. It was so easy. The mattes are really blendable and pigmented, and the shimmers, as you can see, are amazing. Again, I don't know how they do it, but they do it every time, and I love LA Girl. This kind of makes me want the rest of them. But yeah, this is the Pro Jewels, and if you see it, pick it up. I think you will be very impressed. Next up, the Plump Right Back Primer. Love this stuff. I'm not a huge primer person, but this one is awesome. And I highly recommend this, especially if you have dry skin. ColourPop So Glassy Gloss. I love these. They last a really long time, and that's why I actually like these. I'm not a fan of their Luxe lip gloss, just don't like that formula. I enjoy the stain. I enjoy the Fresh Kiss lip creams. I just enjoy this like Fresh Kiss line and this So Glossy. These are my favorites from ColourPop. And last time I picked up the shade Epiphany, so I wanted to grab another one. I enjoy this one. It's very reflective. The little micro glitters in it, you can't feel them, and you can't even really see them. They're just very reflective. So let's talk about my first impressions on the r.e.m. Sweetener Concealer. So far, I'm kind of shocked. You know, I don't use my NARS Soft Matte under my eye because I'm just not a huge fan of cream concealers like that under the eye. I feel like they bunch, they crack, they crease. This has not done it yet, and I've probably had it on about an hour and a half now. Yeah, I'm completely shocked. I did get the wrong color. I feel it would have looked even better had I gotten the right color, but so far so good. I will give you an update at the end of the day. The sponge, I loved it for my foundation, but I do not like this for under the eye. It's too wide. We need a more pointy one, so that I would change, but the actual consistency of it, it's very squishy. It's a good density. I like the sponge for the rest of the face. I think it's awesome that it comes in 60 shades. I don't know offhand of another beauty brand who makes that many concealer shades. That is awesome. It's not at all drying in any way, so if you like a more emollient under eye product, you're probably gonna like this. It's not drying at all. I will also update you on the Ulta lip oil. I would love to know how these compare to some of my other favorite lip oils. I did put some on earlier and it was very nice, so I'll either use this in another upcoming video or I will update you. Something else I did pick up that I'm gonna have to report back in the comments, and I will let you know too at the end of the day, Ulta has a new cleansing balm, and I had no idea they were having 5 times points on their skincare items, so I grabbed this. It is the Healthy Hydration Cleansing Balm. It is the Ulta brand. Let's see what it looks like. This has sweet almond oil, shea butter, all good things. Oh, it's very melty right off the bat. Oh, I think I'm gonna like this. Oh, it smells lovely. What is that? It has a very short ingredient list, which I appreciate. It smells lovely. It's got grapeseed oil. I don't know if that's what I'm smelling, but I will report back on this. All right, you guys, that's it. That's my short little haul. I mainly wanted to do this video to review the concealer. I'll put that in here on how it wore the whole day. Okay, y'all, updating on the concealer. Not looking bad. It's been about 8 hours. Hasn't broken up around here. Worn off a little bit on my nose, but still looks okay. I don't hate it. I think I will get another shade. That will help a ton. So thumbs up so far on the concealer, and let's find out about the cleansing balm. Okay, cleansing balm worked great. Took off my waterproof mascara. Yeah. Didn't sting my eyes, that's a win. Now, as long as it doesn't break me out. It didn't leave me feeling too dry, but it also didn't leave a residue, so I think it's worth a try if it doesn't break you out. All right, y'all, that's gonna be it. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe if you're new. I would love to have you here. There will be another video coming up in the next couple days, and I hope that you will join me back here again. As always, take care of yourself and each other, and I will see you back here next time. Thanks so much. Love you, bye.
And I've been chilling, watching the ocean with you. Baby, up with a slow motion crew. And we up in a cloud.